Kind regards, masses. It's me, Hi Bike, and I am back with some more Hakuoki Chronicles of Wind and Blossom. Now, before I get into the pre-stream stuff, you might be wondering why, Hi Bike, why the fuck are you awake this late? Or for those of you on the other side of the world, why are you here? Why are you here? Well, I had my Christmas party for work. We started around 3 and we ended around 5, and we had some alcohol. I had some alcohol. I was surprised they had the boysenberry beer that over there at the Yard House. That was the restaurant we ate at. But I was surprised they had that, cuz like the only places I know that had those were Temblor and the Firehouse. But yeah, no, anyways, I was really buzzed. So I was like, "Oh, I need to sober up." So I went back over to Kyler's house and I knocked out. I knocked out there, and I think I woke. We both kind of slept, and we woke up like around 10, hung out for a bit, and now I'm here, and I can't sleep. But yeah, the Christmas party was nice. We invited like some former coworkers. It was nice catching up with them. Yeah, good to see they're doing great. Um, but yeah, I mean, it was more just like, eat, drink, kind of chat a little bit. To be honest, it was a little awkward because I thought that Echo was going, but he was out of town because he was going to a swim meet for his son out of town, so he couldn't make it back in time. But we also exchanged our Secret Santa gifts. I didn't I didn't take a picture of the stuff that I got, but oh my god, I feel bad because like the person that I got I felt like I could have bought more, but she was like okay with it, but still like it was funny because we got each other, and she got me a whole bunch of stuff. Like I got like 3 pairs of earrings, a whole bunch of snacks. She even got me a little fucking a little Jack Daniel's whiskey bottle. I was like, "Oh my god." And then she got me a huge ass JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stardust Crusaders poster. I'm like, "What?" Cuz like the secrets, like we have like these questionnaires like for the Secret Santas, and like we would write down like, our interests and stuff. Like it like lists down like, "Oh, what's your favorite scent? What kind of music do you like?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay." But yeah, like she wrapped everything so well too. Like the other stuff came in this little box, and yeah, it was just wrapped so well, and I'm just like, damn, why did she get so much stuff? Honestly, I think she was the one who got like the most stuff for a person, because everyone else got like maybe some snacks and like another certain thing that was like on their list or whatever, like because you could put down like things that you need or want or whatever, and I'm like, I like anime merch, and I would also like earrings or like jewelry, and she got me a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm like, oh my god. Because like for her stuff, like she likes Ulta. It's like a you could say it's a makeup, beauty care or skincare place. So I went there. I got a vanilla scented candle and vanilla body scrub. She likes vanilla, and then also she likes eyeshadow. Like her eyeshadow always looks really nice. So I got her like an amethyst eyeshadow palette, and then they also came with a, I guess like because I paid a certain amount for all those, it came with like free eyeliner. So I'm like, I'll give her that. But yeah, I'm like, damn, dude, she really went all out for me. But yeah, now I'm here. Yeah, I have a sleep problem too. How we doing today, experimenter? What's up? But yeah, maybe rage to fail getting PS3. You hoped you're getting kind of fixated to getting a backwards compatible PS3, which would be so awesome. Would be so cool. Because backwards compatibility is always the best. Because it's like, not only can you play PS3 games, but you could also play PS2 games. But yeah. Hey, Evan, how we doing today? What's up? Yeah, I just can't sleep because I slept for like, yeah, I think it was like 5 hours. So now I'm all energized. Like I fucking knocked the fuck out. Like if I get like really buzzed, I start getting like a little drowsy. Like, or I don't know. No, I mean, I don't know. I was just particularly drowsy. But I mean, that's because I work. Oh, and even then, when I went to work, like because I still showed up for my shift, and then we got to leave like 2:45. I didn't do shit today. There literally like there were only two clients that we had to deal with at least like before we left, but then we got like referred a Spanish speaking client just as we were about to leave. But like yeah, no, there was this guy from the last shift and he was really making suicidal statements. Like Dick got there early. He got there at like 3 a.m. because he offered to work overtime because the night shift was kind of understaffed. But he was talking to that guy for like 2 hours, and like including when we got there on the shift. And it was weird too because the client was all like when I walk in, he's all like, "Ooh, it's a good looking girl here," and I'm like, "Oh, thank you." And he asks me, "Where were you born?" Cause like I'm Filipino, but like I was born here in the States. Sometimes with Americans, you'll get people who ask, "Where are you from?" Oh, no, I mean, where were you born? And even if you tell them the U.S., it's like, no, where are you from? And I think that's what he was going for, but he didn't push it. I'm just like, yo, I was born in L.A., but I lived here most of my life. But yeah, I mean, it was like weird. Like he was really adamant on his like suicidality, but it was weird because he was so cheerful when he was talking. So it was like hard to do that, but like yeah, we put him on a hold and he just like went over to the hospital across from us and like they had to have like five staff from Peck go over, including a guard, to like escort him. And he's like, Am I going to jail? And we're like, no. But yeah. You sleep for 3 hours around this time, go to bed at 10:30 p.m. What time is it over there? Is it 10:30? It's like 2:41 a.m. here, so I'm just like, I'll stay up, it's fine. Kind of like lying flat, so you decided you don't want to make much clutter anymore, just get PS3 so it can get much more simpler and more convenient. Yeah. Yeah, because like, having clutter around is like, it's a lot. So getting something smaller is nice, but yeah, I mean, have that backwards compatibility, great stuff, so I'm hoping you get that PS3. It's too bad it didn't come in yet. It's 11:42 a.m. over there. Okay. Oh, okay. So you guys are like several hours ahead, but like you guys are a whole other day ahead of us, right? Because it's like December 8th here. I don't know, time's weird. Let's see. Only need splitter to crack HDCP for capture card, probably. That's about it. Okay. All right. Well, everything's coming together slowly, but yeah, good to hear. You're getting progress on that. Anyways, the pre-stream song was All I Want for Christmas Is You from like the Wii Shop version. And no, that was actually not a Sivo Gunner rip. That was by Kuribo98. But I feel like Sivo Gunner did the same joke, but I just found this and I'm like, yeah, because it's that time of the year again. We gotta have All I Want for Christmas Is You somewhere. You gotta try to play more holiday themed songs throughout holiday or Christmassy, wintry themed songs throughout the month because I like to do that. But yeah, if you would like to listen to that track, I will leave a link in chat here. Actually, now that I think about it, today is Yukiko Amagi's birthday, so I could have played her birthday thing, but I just realized that now and I'm like, oh, whoopsies. And then yesterday was Satoru Gojo's birthday, so I had my Sato Sugu bag, so Gojo's on there, and plus I have like a fucking Gojo keychain too. That was funny, like so for our Christmas party, we were technically only allowed to invite just a significant other with us, and Kyler couldn't make that. But not like the new girl that left our team, she brought her two children. Cause like she just texted Bodhi, cause like they used to be on the same team, so like before Quick, so they had each other's numbers. But she was like, "I'm bringing my kids," and then we're like, "Oh, okay." But yeah, she was the only one with kids. Like there were like maybe 3 people who brought like significant others. 4, something like that. But yeah, and then, like, one of her kids, because, like, I remember she'd always talk to me about her daughter being a big fan of Jujutsu Kaisen and some other anime. So she sees my bag, and she's like, I like your bag. And I'm like, thanks. But, yeah, no, they like, sat We took up like 2 tables in the back of the yard house. Oh, and I got I forgot to take a picture of it, but it was a Korean barbecue street tacos. They're really good. Like they had like bulgogi and I forgot the vegetable they put in there. I think there were carrots in there too, but they were pretty good. Now normally they'd have sriracha in it, but I don't like spicy, so I asked for them to hold the sriracha, and they're like, "Sure, we'll make it non-spicy for you." And I'm like, "Cool." But yeah, pretty good stuff. And then Bodhi got sashimi, and he wanted to share with me and his wife. He brought his wife. She's cool. But yeah, like he's like, "No, share with me." And I'm like, "Are you sure?" And he's like, "Yeah." Like Bodhi's so nice. And I'm like, "Okay, thank you." Cause he knows I like sashimi. Cause like we've gone to sushi lunches before, and we both got sashimi plates once. Good shit. Mm. Yeah, I know. I'm starting to get hungry just thinking about it too. You seen throwing taeok? I hope I said that right. Into a bowl of milk. That sounds. That's I don't know. I mean, me a lactose intolerant. I'm like, no thanks. But yeah. Oh, protection can't be turned off. Don't want to get capture card separate for non-HDMI. Yeah, I know it's a lot. You gotta have these adapters. Blah blah blah. It takes up so much space. A lot of wires to worry about. But yeah. Surprised how they twist the Korean food into something different. Yeah, I'm starting to notice in like certain restaurants, they try to incorporate Korean barbecue or something like Asian fusion into like their food and stuff. Like the Yard House is known for having a very like a big variety in their menu. Like they go from tacos to steaks to burgers. I noticed they started serving poke there along with salads, and they have like a whole bunch of different desserts. But you know what? When I usually go to restaurants, I don't normally get desserts because I have a small stomach. So most of the time, the main dish is like the only thing I get. But if someone gets dessert and like I might have room to mooch off of them a little bit, like we can share. But yeah, I never get dessert. It's too much for me. But yeah. And oh, hold on. The pre-stream video that I played, yeah, so we can get onto the game. That was Sting A LMAO. I saw that video a long time ago. It was like in one of those YouTube playlists of like random memes and stuff. And I liked it, so it's so stupid. They put Sting's face over an alien because that like back then they had that A LMAO alien meme. So like they put his face over it, and like there's a song where he's singing "Eh Lamau," but all these years I've been trying to find the source of the song. Like I tried listening to his discography, but I kind of gave up somewhere along the way just to like scour through all the songs just for that one part. But maybe I should pick it up again. I'm going to find that song eventually. It's just so funny. It sounds like he's saying "Eh Lamau." But yeah, if you want to watch that video, I'll leave a link in chat here. It's posted by Alb's Music, or maybe that's AIB. I don't know. Like, on the computer, it's so dumb. Like, being able to distinguish between capital I and lowercase l. Like, there's 2 ways you can write your I's. It's like the single straight vertical line, or like you'll have the vertical line and then the 2 horizontal lines on the top and bottom. That's easier. Like, it's easier to distinguish. Like, I don't know. Yeah, like, I just wish that, like, most fonts would use that. It's so hard. Yeah. Did wonder about that. Yeah, I don't know the actual song. Yeah, like I said, I've been trying to search for the song in the video, but I've never been able to find it. The comments don't indicate anything. There's nothing, but I'll search one of these days. So today, I mean, right here, right now, we're gonna do Hakuoki. It's a light novel game. It's a romance sim, like a dating sim. So there's a bunch of hot samurai guys who are actually based on real life samurai. But it's interesting. They kind of add like these vampire like creatures to the mix. Actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and open the game while I'm like you know, talking about this. But last time when we played this game, we finished off Haruda's route. They had a sex scene, but they didn't show anything, and they didn't really describe anything explicitly. But they did the deed, and I'm like, holy shit, are you serious? And like we Haruda killed off the bald father. Oh, we were with Nagakura at some point, and like he wanted Haruda to join his army, like the army that he was in, or like their forces. But Haruda's like, no, I want to start a family and move to Edo with the player character us. And Nagakura's like, no. So they have a fight. And Haruda ends up winning, and Nagakura's like, why? But then they make up, and he's like, you know what? I support you, and player character hijacker. So, yay! And then we got a surprise visit from Ibuki. He's supposed to be the main protagonist of the third mainline game, which isn't translated, but we did watch the anime adaptation of that, so we kind of know his story. Like, I was surprised to see him, but earlier on in Haruda's route, they did show that Ibuki made a painting. Like, some other character had like a painting that he did, and they're like, wait, who would? And like, the thing he painted was something only the Shinsengumi would know. That's these samurai that we're with. And it's like, who could have possibly painted this? And it turns out it was Ibuki. But yeah, I don't know. That it was cool just seeing him for a bit, and then Bald Father, we had a big fight with him. What's his face? The gun guy. He showed up too and he helped us, and he's like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm friend now. And then we parted ways, and then at some point, Haruda, Yukimura got married, and they had a kid. They had a little baby, and we see that in the epilogue. But yeah, it was a nice route. I liked it. It's interesting because Haruda leaves the Shinsengumi, so we get to see, you know, we just get to see, you know, him just kind of go off and do his own thing. Because it does happen in all the other routes. Like, that's a canon event. He has to leave the Shinsengumi. But we only ever see him leave, so it's like, if you do his route, you get to find out what happens. But yeah, sounds weird. Yeah, I mean, a girl who likes you know, shit like this, I'm all for these dating sims. Looks cool. Yeah, so it is cool because like in this dating sim there's also action. There's some blood and stuff. Like there's like these creatures called the Furies, and they're kind of like vampires, so that's involved in here too. It's pretty interesting. So yeah, you get a fair amount of action. It's like the game's like technically separated into two parts. The first part, a little more action based and like kind of gets you you know, more familiar with the characters, and then the second part, it's like, or like during that first part you have to choose a route, otherwise you'll end up all alone. But and after that, you know, once you've really established like a relationship, like you're on someone's route, for that second part you're solely focused on that route. But yeah, gotta love the ketchup, right? But yeah, okay, so this time we're gonna go with Yamazaki's route, and he shows up later, like later on in chapter 1, so we don't have to start all the way from the beginning, so it's gonna be weird because I'm gonna be jumping around. Like, I've played this game before, and we just did the second route that I've ever done. So, we're just gonna go all the way back, here. Oh! Shit. I don't know if this is where we need to be. Let's find out. Or, hold on. I think, stay... Hold on. Just to be safe, I'm gonna go from here. Because it says to jump to chapter 1-4, but we have to see... And at some point, I'm probably gonna have to override the loads, but yeah, let's see. So we'll just go with this, and I'll skip around. So yeah, this is gonna be weird. This is gonna be weird. I'm just doing some skips. And go right to where I need to be. Because at this point, I'm just trying to finish as many routes. I'm trying to do all the routes, really. Yeah, Yamazaki. I don't know. I felt like I wanted to do Yamazaki's route because I don't know. I think he's kind of cute, low key, and also I don't know. I feel like he's underrated, and I wanted to go. He's not one of the main guys, so I'm like, let's go with him. See what that's like. You know, maybe I could have gone a little later, but whatever. It's fine. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. Oh. No. I should have gone way before. Hold on. I started at the wrong... You know what? Let's see. Oh. You know what? Never mind. Let's start from here. Yeah, because there's some choices there, and it's like, ooh, that's a lot, actually. Alright, so here... Oh, yeah, this is where it deviates. Alright, this is gonna be new, so I'll read through this part. Find a way to escape. I had to try and escape. The situation wouldn't improve as long as I stayed in this room. Fortunately, they hadn't bothered to tie me up completely again. Only my hands were bound. So this is like the very beginning of the game. Because like basically she witnessed the Shinsengumi, that's the main samurai we're with. She witnessed them murder these berserk dudes. And they're like, uh-oh, she saw a secret that she wasn't supposed to see, so now they're keeping me hostage. That would slow me down, but so long as I could move my legs, I stood a chance. Alright, now the exit is... I cast my memory back to when they'd brought me into the building the night before. Right, I'm sure it'll work out. I stood up. Holding my breath, I edged toward the door. I knew it was rude, but I had no choice but to try and open the sliding door with my toe. But... I was almost there when suddenly the door flew open all on its own, revealing... No! Oh! Ah! I stumbled straight into Kondo. Oh, great. His voice was calm and not unfriendly, but his eyes were frigid and calculating. Too late, I realized why they hadn't bothered to tie me up again. They'd been watching me, to see what course of action I would end up taking. Oh shit! Okita smiled. He didn't look very sorry. I stayed where I was. Yeah, let's do that. I see you won't give me a chance to explain myself. The unfairness of the situation made me terribly angry, but perhaps I had better steel myself and accept it. Then just do as you please and get it over with. Oh, you know what? I have the answers to this route open, so let me close those because I like to guess, and then I'll go back and check. Okita started snickering at how angry I was, his shoulders shaking. Oh, okay, that gets on Okita's good side. Alright. Funny because he was my first choice. He's my favorite. Or will you? How can you say that? You were just talking about killing me. Hold on, I think I might have to turn up the volume of the game. Huh? A girl? You knew I was a girl?
そうじゃこの少年が女子だというのか。
近藤さん、落ち着いてくれ。気づいてるやつは気づいてたみたいだが。
Damn, he really said Kondo's a himbo.
もしかして三男君も気づいていたのか。
一生懸命に男装を試みてますが、どこから見ても女の子です。
Damn.
さあ、お兄さんたちに話してごらん。女の子が男装
Your
してま
big
で
brothers.
夜の京を歩いていた理由。
Okita. Sanan shrugged and let out a loud sigh.
もう一度皆を集めましょうか。意見を変えるものが出るかもしれませんからね。
And so, there I was, once more surrounded by the leaders of the Shinsengumi.
少年にしては華奢で可愛らしい顔をしていると思っていたんだが、まさか本当に女子だったとはな。
Kondo was nodding his head repeatedly, as if he were agreeing with a very intelligent suggestion. For him to notice the softness of my features, it was a bit embarrassing to be complimented so directly.
もう女だって聞いてから見ると女にしか見えなくなってくるんだよな。
Damn.
しかし女の子を一晩縄で縛っておくとは悪いことをしたね。
でもよ、女だって言うが別に証拠ないんだろ。
Proof?
証拠も何も一目瞭然だろうが。
Damn, they're really
なんな
gonna
ら脱がせてみるか。
they're gonna do that?
許さんぞ。注目の中、女子に肌をさらさせるなど言語道断。
だがまあ、それが一番手っ取り早いと思ったんだ。無理にとは言わないがな。
でもよ、本当に女だって言うなら殺しちまうのも忍びねえよな。
何甘いこと言ってるんだ。男だろうが女だろうが、性別の違いは生かす理由にならねえだろう。
Yeah, preach it, Hijikata.
もっとも
Equality.
ですが、女性に限らず、そもそも人を殺すのは忍びないことですよ。
Man, Hijikata really looking out for blood.
今日の治安を守るために組織された私たちが無益な殺生をするわけにはいきません。
結局、女の子だろうが男の子だろうが、今日の平安を乱しかねないなら話は別ですよね。
The Shinsengumi suffered from a very gruesome reputation in Kyoto. If rumors spread that their men were thirsty for blood, things weren't likely to go well for them. It would become harder and harder for them to operate. With no one to protect the people, the city would erupt into chaos. They were all acutely aware of this.
悪いが、お前の荷物を改めさせてもらったぞ。どうやら江戸からここまで一人で来たみてえだな。荷物はわずかな着替えと一月分の小銭、それと数通の手紙とこの子たち。手紙には幕府御殿医の松本良順の名前が。
Okay, I think at this point the story should be the same as before,
お前の目的
or
は
like the dialogue. So we can skip. Yeah.
土方さん。
Yeah, we can skip this. Up to the next choice.
どこも親の
土方
Guess we already know this. Or at least I already know this.
です。
殺され
If I stick around and like listen to the whole thing, we'll be stuck playing this game for a long time.
ほわ
So we gotta speed things up. January 1864. And Mid-January 1864. We skip. We skip.
お
で
It's time to speed run. I just wonder if there's a faster way to skip. No. Skip. I have no idea. The Straw Hat Ghost. Welcome to stream. I hope you're going to enjoy here. Welcome, welcome. What's up? Okay, I think we'll stay put. I think that's what we're supposed to do. To be completely honest, staying in this room was awfully boring, so we've never chosen this choice before, so we'll go ahead and read it. No, considering the situation, it's better to follow Hijikata's orders. I didn't want to cause a disturbance by wandering around. It would be better to stay in my room. I sighed, glancing around the empty room. The room was nice, of course, but also dreadfully barren. It wasn't uncomfortable, but there was nothing to pass the time. Here I thought I'd gotten used to doing nothing. My father's business required him to take frequent trips, and so I'd spent a good deal of time home on my own. This isn't quite the same, though. Back then, I always knew he'd be back eventually. Let me check if this is the right one. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Waiting for someone's return was different from waiting when you didn't know what lay ahead. When will I be able to start looking for father again? I sighed again. Oh, who's that?
探したぞ雪村君。ここにいるとは思わなんだ。
Kondo smiled brilliantly at me as he stepped into the room, holding a tray in his hand. Oh, hello? I wasn't sure what to make of his words, so instead I bowed, confused.
いや、待てよ。もしやここが君の部屋なのか？
Well, who else's room would it be if I'm here? For now, yes.
なんと、俺は女子の部屋に無断で立ち入ってしまったというわけか。
Bruh. Oh, is that food not for me? Oh no, it's fine. After all, it isn't as though there's anything here I wouldn't want you to see. Bruh.
都市の故障というからには、都市の隣部屋かと思っていたのだが。
Hichikata had failed to tell Kondo that I had yet to be made a page. Kondo had agreed to this plan, so it must have been difficult to tell him about the current situation. Nonetheless, he seemed to have caught on. I don't have much to offer, but you're welcome to come in.
そうか。では失礼してお邪魔させてもらおう。
Kondo is such a noble, respectful man. What a gentleman.
だが、そうかしこまらんでくれ。君は我ら新選組の客人のようなものだからな。
Hey Malachi, what's up? How we doing? I knocked out earlier today because we had a Christmas party. I had alcohol and I needed to sober up, so I slept over at my boyfriend's house, and like now I'm here. But yeah, I knocked out for like 5 hours and now I'm not tired, so I'm here streaming. Then he placed the tray on the floor between us. As I looked down at the tray, I could barely stifle a sudden squeal of excitement.
君は甘いものは好きかね。茶菓子の棚にコンペイトーがあったのでな、持ってきたんだ。
Doing okay for the most part, planning your Christmas shopping and cosplays for ALA next month. Yeah, felt that? I know, it'd be like that. Damn, okay. Oh shit, I have to do more Christmas shopping too. But yeah, okay, cool. What cosplays are you planning? On the plate, he'd arranged several colorful candies and a cup of warm green tea.
どうかね、雪村君。嫌いでなければぜひ食べてみないか。さあ、遠慮は無用だぞ。
Thank you very much. I bowed in thanks and reached to take one of the candies. It's delicious. It had been a while since I'd had any sweets. Something about the small, colorful candy seemed so adorable that I couldn't help but smile.
そうか、気に入ってくれたみたいで何よりだ。
You're planning Phoenix, right? Kiryu, Broly, and Axel from Kingdom Hearts. Cool. Solid lineup. Sounds fun. Kondo looked at me with warmth in his gaze.
そういえばまだ外出の許可は出ていないそうだな。
It's true, but rushing things would only make more trouble. So just as Hijikata suggested, I plan on waiting it out just a little more.
なるほど。分かってくれて嬉しい。
Oh, I thought he was gonna rescind that! Let me go! Let me free!
ああ見えてトシは昔から他人に世話を焼かないでいられない性分だからな。
Hijikata? Caring? I could see that. Let's say that. But I'll make sure to, well, let's see first. It still seemed a little strange to call him that, but I felt like I could trust Kondo's opinion.
ちょっと厳しいところがあるかもしれんが、今回の件
Actually, hold
何
on.
を思ってる
Kondo wasn't even a choice, so we can't even tell if that's a good... I mean, this isn't who we're concerning. Oh, hold on. I chose the wrong thing. Oh, fuck. I chose the wrong thing. Hold on. Oh, shit. I didn't save, huh? Oh, fuck. Oh, no. I gotta go back. Oh, hell no. I mean, maybe it's not that big of a deal, but I don't know, man. I really want to make sure. Whoopsies. Hold on. Oh, here, from here. Wait. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on just a diddly darn minute. Yeah, no, I have to choose find a way to escape. We have to do this again. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. Everything was going so smoothly. Well, here it's okay. We can skip. Find a way to escape. You're going as Axel for another event that same day, and his voice actor Quentin Flynn is gonna be there. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, Quentin Flynn, huh? Alright. I think it's, what was it, stayed where I was? Hold on, let me look at the guide here. Now I can look at the guide. It's so fun skipping the dialogue when there's voiced lines, because it's like... But yeah, Quentin Flynn, that's cool. I didn't know he voiced Axel. I remember he voiced some characters in Naruto, I forget what, but I know he's Raiden from Metal Gear. I'll make sure to save next time, I promise. Stop skipping, skip. Alright. Here, I'll save at the next choice. Blah 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 blah. Damn, I know. I'm just here. I want my story time, and here I am, just making the wrong choices. Quentin was Iruka in Naruto. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I can hear it now. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna try to save in as many empty slots as possible, and then because I'm trying to do like all these routes, once I have to overwrite, I will overwrite. So we're supposed to stay put. He's also Kon in Bleach. Okay. Yeah, I've only ever watched like one episode of Bleach, so. And even then, I watched the sub version, so I wouldn't know. Okay, wow, I had no idea! But let's save that, like right here. Every choice I have to make sure I save. I've gotten so lax in doing that. I have to get back in the habit. Alright. Here we go. I had no idea! Kondo's view of Hijikata seemed so at odds with my own personal experience with him. However, Kondo knew him far better than I did, so if he said so, it must be true. I trust his word. I had no idea.
確かにな。知らない人からはよくそう言われるよ。
What's my favorite artist or group of music? Well, my favorite artist is Queens of the Stone Age. Blur is also another favorite artist of mine, but I do listen to Queens of the Stone Age more, so I think at this point, because before I used to say both Queens of the Stone Age and Blur, but I'm gonna be real with myself, I actually do listen to more Queens of the Stone Age. Like, my Spotify Wrapped, they're my most listened to artist, and I think it's been like that for a couple years at least. I'm a big rock fan, but I'll listen to anything, really. Paul Eiding's gonna be there. Right, Lucifer from SMT, or Colonel Campbell from Metal Gear. And, Ben Tennyson's grandpa, Grandpa Max, yeah. Yeah, so my Spotify Wrapped, let me see. Let me pull it up again. You guys can look at some of the stuff that I got. Here, where's Chrome? Alright, so, oh, this isn't mine. Where's mine? There's mine. So, my top artists were, is this what you're seeing? No, it's not. Hold on. This is the wrong... Sometimes, like, I'm still, like, slowly getting used to having, like, 2 monitors now. It's so nice. Your top artist was Dayseeker. Okay. So these are my top artists. I got Queens of the Stone Age, Red Vox, Atlas Sound Team, Mother Mother, and Alice Game Music again. It's funny that there's 2 different Alices. But, yeah. These are my tops. My top songs were, Little Lies by Fleetwood Mac. And that's only because there was basically, long story short, there was a Todd Howard themed playlist with 73 instances of Little Lies, and then somewhere in between there was John Denver's Take Me Home, Country Roads, the Fallout 4 main theme, and Dragonborn from Skyrim. But I listened to the whole thing in one day because I hate myself. No, I thought it would be funny. So I did it, and like on a work day, because like I work for 12 hours, so like there's a lot of time for me to listen to stuff. So by the time I finished that playlist, I felt so powerful, but like holy shit. It was crazy. But yeah, other top songs: Playing by the Rules by Red Vox, Eminence also by Red Vox, Specials by King Noof, and Ao no Tsumika by Tatsuya Kitani, both of these from Jujutsu Kaisen. But yeah, your other artists were Rika Matsumoto, Starset, Lotus Juice, and Linkin Park. Cool, cool, cool. You are my special. Yeah, and I liked how they show your music evolution, because yeah, like, because I have been listening to a lot of stuff, like, you know, like there would be certain bands that I listened to like non-stop for certain months. Like here, Queens of the Stone Age. I don't know who Camgarn is, but Fu Manchu. Some of the artists or some of the people involved in this band were involved with Queens of the Stone Age. So like they'd kind of come up as suggestions from Queens of the Stone Age. Like after I'm listening to a full album. But that was that for March. Apparently my hacker vocal soundtrack season, so like a lot of Atlas, Mason Lindroth with Hylix, and then Shihoko Hirata's like she's the singer for Persona 4, right? Like yeah, I think yeah, just basically a lot of Persona and stuff. And then May Fruitiker Aero Soda Pop Shibuya K moment with Sarani, Poji, Fureneshi, and Lamp. Or I think it's Fureneshi. Yeah. But yeah, like I was like listening to a lot of Shibuya K, like, you know, cutesy Japanese pop, but it's not like mainstream J-pop. It's like it's pop, it's Japanese, but it's not like technically J-pop. So I'm like, oh, I like this. I like it, cause like it was mostly March when I really started listening to them, cause like I went to Japan in March, like the beginning of March, and like. Coming back from that, I'm like, I need to listen to more Japanese music. But, yeah. And then, like, recently, or, like, in like, June, I was listening to a lot of Mother Mother because I had watched them live in concert in June. And then November, me and Kyler went to the Ginger Root concert in November. So I've been listening to non-stop Ginger Root from there. And kind of some Steely Dan along the way too. Your evolution was weird. It went from rock to anime to metal. Interesting, yeah. Yeah, I wish it would have shown, like, the whole year, like, you know, go from January to March, May, August, November, whatever. You know, have a more broad coverage of what music you listen to. Like, I feel like the Spotify Wrapped only really looked at June and before, because there was what other stuff like after that, but that they didn't pick up on, but whatever. I think I want to do my own essential albums of 2024, but it's really just like the albums that I've been listening to a lot over the year. Like they're my essentials. I just thought it would be a fun thing to do, so I was thinking of doing that at some point. But yeah, anyways, back to the game.
おそらくだ。トシはまだ時期じゃないと思ってるのだろう。だから退屈だろうが、もうしばらく我慢してくれ。
You just did a top 10 list of 2024 songs? Okay. Yeah, the thing is, the list that I'm thinking of, like, it includes albums that weren't, like, released just this year. Cause I don't know, like, I just kind of sink back into the stuff that I like, but there are new releases that I've been listening to, but no, there's, like, certain albums that I'm always listening to, even before 2024, like, there's my essential, like, absolutely essential albums, and I keep coming back to them. But yeah, you do a lot of themed playlists. Yeah, me too. It's fun doing those. Yeah, like, sometimes I'll do something based on, like, I have, like, playlists based on, like, strawberries, like, you know, I just choose a random thing and it's like, ooh. Or, like, when I went to New York, I wanted a playlist just, like, you know, give me those New York vibes. But yeah, fun stuff. My dance mix and all. Yes, I understand. Kondo's visit had cheered me up greatly. Of course, I was still confined to my room. However, the creature comforts of spending an afternoon drinking warm tea gave me some life. Cool. I watched the rays of the setting sun drift over my wall. How long am I going to do this? Solitude was making my heart feel heavier with each passing moment. You do playlists based on anime like Evangelion. Hey, a fellow Evangelion fan! Oh, I love Evangelion. One of my top favorite anime. I've been swept up in a frightening world I didn't understand and couldn't control. I can't possibly figure out what's happening to Father if I'm stuck here. Only Hijikata can give me permission to leave, and he's gone. All I could do was wait. Lamenting things I couldn't change wouldn't improve my situation, and would arguably make it worse. I knew I couldn't trust the men of the Shinsengumi completely. They were, after all, men who could take life in the blink of an eye, including my own. Well, at least they've all been nice to me. They're good people deep down, right?
君さ、騙されやすい性格とか言われない？
Gee, I wonder who that is. What? What are you doing here?
あれ？もしかして気づいてなかったとか？
Okay, I remember this. We can skip. Yeah.
So-
Well, it's funny when you skip and their mouths are moving but no sound comes out.
今日も
The slap.
ちょっと心配ったなんで俺のおかずばっか
You
狙う
made several playlists for certain categories like Western songs and anime, non-anime Japanese songs, breakup songs, featured songs. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's always...
何があったの？
I think Western songs and anime are really cool because it's like, whoa, what? Like, I remember, I think it was called Eden of the East. They used Oasis, like an Oasis song, and like late Oasis, like even for one of their openings, and that was literally the only reason why I watched the anime because I'm a big Oasis fan. So, yeah, I watched that and I was like, whoa.
忘れる。
You have 184 playlists. Holy shit. Damn. Yeah, honestly, I do make my own playlists, but I do also save a bunch of other people's playlists too, so I don't know. So like I do have a lot of playlists saved, but you know that might not include my own too. Your dad thought he was tripping when he heard Roundabout in JoJo. Yeah, right? I know, my dad got a kick out of that too because he likes Yes. He grew up with the whole prog rock scene. And like my dad likes watching JoJo with me. Like if I happen to be watching it on the TV or any videos about it, like he knows quite a bit about JoJo because I would keep watching and stuff. Like back during my JoJo phase, it's like non-stop JoJo. So like he knows a lot of JoJo because of me. Or like some of the characters. Let's see. Let me make sure I save. Actually, no, yes, I should make sure to save. Yes, that was Dio. Damn, I barely even played a voice line, and then there you go. Yeah, it's so funny. As soon as you hear Takehito Koyasu's voice, you know it's him. He just has a very distinctive voice. And it's funny, because he's in, like, it feels like he's in every anime. Because, like, Kyler and I started watching Food Wars, and, there's this guy, I forgot, I think his name's Dojima, I just forgot the full name, but he's bald, and is voiced by Dio's voice actor. So as soon as I hear that, I'm like, oh my god, it's Dio. And then there's another anime that he suggested I watch, Evidence in Shadow, and there's a character, he's like a big bad guy, and he's also voiced by Dio's voice actor. It's so fucking funny. JoJo's cool, but yeah, it's weird. I mean, that's why it's called JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, but yeah, I love JoJo. It's one of my top favorite anime. I love all the reason I got into it was because of all the music references, because I'm a big music fan. But I remember, like, I'm also a Toho fan, and back when I was really big on Toho, I barely heard about JoJo because there's a lot of JoJo references in Toho, so I was familiar with JoJo before, but I never really got into it. Eminence in Shadow is cool. Yeah, I think it's funny that the main character, like, he's like so overpowered, but he just like acts like he doesn't give a shit, and he's like, I'm a background character. But I did kind of drop off like during the second season with the bank arc, and then I was like, hey, wait a minute, because like when I started watching this, it was before I started dating Kyler, but like we were working together, and I think some other people recommended it to me too, but I was like watching it, and sometimes I'd talk about it with them at work, and like it had been months since I picked it up again. Because I realized, wait a minute, Kyler and I are dating, and we like watching anime sometimes at his house, so I'm like, hey, why don't we watch Eminence in Shadow together, but like from where I left off, and he's like, sure. So it was nice catching up with him. But yeah, so I finally got that off my plate. And like, oh man, you know what? I need to spin my anime/TV show wheel so I can like start like, you know, having shit to watch, because I put a pause on watching anime besides like watching with Kyler, or like I did watch Oshinoko for a bit like by myself at some point, but then Kyler was like, oh my god, what? I thought we were gonna watch season 2 together, and I'm like, what? I thought you watched it on your own. So we watched the like, I don't know, halfway through season 2 together, but yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Dio also voices, or Dio's voice actor also does Japanese Deadpool. Chimichanga Take Out. Funny. But yeah, Food Wars is the current anime I'm watching with him. So, it's so funny because he watched it so many times back when it first came out, so he knows the whole anime like the back of his hand. So it's like, we'll be watching, and then he'll be like saying, oh, and then this is gonna happen, and then it happens, and I'm like, damn, dude. But yeah, you have a lot of anime to watch. 30. That is a lot. Yeah, shit. My wheel. There's a lot on my wheel. Probably way more than 30, I think. There's always so much to watch. It just never ends. Oh, man. receives food, eats food. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, you know, it's so funny. It's like every episode, everyone's always having a foodgasm, and it's like there's always some naked people, and then they're like covered by the food in Food Wars. It's so funny. Oh, none of my mods are here. Hold on, I have to get rid of this stupid fucking how do I? No, get rid. Oh, hold on. Ban. Glom counterweight bot. There we go. Haha. Food Wars is like, oh, that's some good bread, right? Right? Yeah, even if it's like some really, really good bread, yeah, they'll just be fucking nodding. They'll be bussing. It's so funny. Yeah, I'm enjoying Food Wars. They just finished the oh no, the part we're at is what's his face? The main guy just finished the cook-off with his dad. So that's where we're at right now. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. Let's see. I asked Hijikata if I can help around the compounding. I think I should do that. Let's see. Let me see. Was that the right choice? Yes, it was. Cool. And we've already chosen that before, so we'll just skip. I'll overwrite that save. Time for the next choice. Oh! Oh, I think I'm supposed to accompany Hijikata as his page. But let me save first. Let me save right here. Yeah, right here. Let's see what happens. In that case, please allow me to accompany you, Hijikata.
おい、お前まで何を言い出すんだ。
Damn. Okay, yeah, that was the right choice. Hijikata's demeanor telegraphed how annoyed he was by this, which made me nervous, but I tried my best to convince him properly. You deadass do the same thing in the middle of the cross-examination in Ace Attorney. Damn, dude. Yeah, I don't know, sometimes you just skip. Walking around town with you may help with getting leads to find my father. With the other warriors questioning my place, it may be best for me to act like your page. There might be others like Takeda who are openly skeptical of me. As I shared my viewpoint, Hijikata's expression soured, then he responded.
あのな、宗司の言うことをバカ正直に受け取るんじゃねえ。こいつは面白がってる。
You meant the constant save. Oh, okay. I
い
don't know, man. That's why you gotta be specific. I'm not gonna know what you guys are talking about. When is the next Breath of the Wild live? Oh, we literally just did it, like, what, Friday, so it's gonna be a while. We're probably not gonna have another one until, like, next couple of weeks. Because my lineup is huge, and I like to rotate through the lineup, so, it's gonna be a while. Hijikata shot a bitter glare towards Okita, but he eventually conceded.
わかった。ただし、俺の仕事の邪魔はするんじゃねえぞ。
Yes, I understand. And so, it was decided that I would join Hijikata on his rounds. Where I live, it's, oh, when I'm live, it's 7 a.m. there. Oh, yeah, I know. It'd feel like that. Yeah, because, like, that's the thing with time zones. I can't help it. And even then, when I normally go live, it's, like, super late where I'm at. Just because, like, I get home and, like, I felt like on a work day, I get home after a 12-hour shift. I eat dinner, I get sleepy and fall asleep, then I'll take a quick shower and then I'll stream. But I'll try to cut back on that. Like, instead, just eat dinner and go straight shower and then stream, so I'm not always, like, you know, having my naps and then, like, going to sleep late and then waking up at, like, 5 a.m. or whatever. I don't get enough sleep, that's the thing, but I'm gonna try to expand my sleep. That's a goal I want to do. Oh no, I know you're joking. Or did I? No, but yeah, I don't know, I like to explain myself. But yeah. It had been almost 5 months since I'd been outside.
どうしてこんなことになっちまったんだ。
Since we're choosing to be his page, like this is all new stuff, so I'm just gonna be reading. Hijikata kept himself a few paces ahead of me, and his foul mood made me nervous. His cold demeanor caused me to question whether I should have just stayed back at the compound. I tried my best to keep up with him as I turned these questions over in my head. You have melatonin gummies for sleep and it actually helps you. Yeah, melatonin is supposed to help, so that's good that it's working for you. Yeah, for me, it's mostly easy for me to go, like, fall asleep. But there's rare moments where I'll, like, kind of, like, randomly, like, wake up and not, or, like, it's gonna be hard for me to go back to sleep. But, yeah, I don't know, I just, I get exhausted a lot, so I'm like, ah. Funny enough, you started closing earlier, so you go home earlier, yet you haven't done shit to fix your sleeping schedule. Yeah, I mean, force a habit, but hey, I don't know, maybe eventually, because it's better to fix your sleeping schedule. But yeah, it's all on you if you want to fix it or not. But I feel that though, I feel that. I'm used to, like, my shitty sleeping schedule. You wake up like 2 times in the night? Man, ugh. Yeah, it sucks when you, like, wake up a few times, like, during the night, because it's like, I want to sleep. Like, that'll happen to me. Rarely. But most of the time, I'm like, I get some pretty good sleep on my days off. Like, especially, like, because I stop working Saturday, so, like, Sunday, right? Typically, I sleep in way late. Like, I'll wake up, like, maybe 12 to 2 p.m. Which is probably what I'm gonna do anyways. And my mom wants to go eat at a new restaurant that opened up in town. It's like a Korean restaurant. And she knows that I like to sleep in, so it's like, let's do late lunch. And I'm like, okay. So that's why I decided to stay up, and plus I knocked out earlier, so I'm like, you know what? I may as well, like, take the time to stream. Cause I'm also waiting on my hair to dry, because I took a shower when I came home, and I came home at like 1:30 or something. 1:30, something like that. And I'm like, because I don't usually like to blow dry my hair, because it kind of technically does damage to your hair, but it's kind of irrelevant now, because, like, I use a fucking hair iron to straighten my hair, like, almost every day anyways, so I'm already ruining my hair. So I don't know. My logic's weird. But anyways, go keep reading. Someone called out as we passed the tea shop.
副長、こちらにいらっしゃいましたか?
Oh, so so we can actually see Yamazaki earlier. Okay, I've never seen this before. Interesting. Your biological clock makes sure that you always wake up at 6:30. Okay. Yeah, you know what? If I'm not working, sometimes I kind of randomly wake up at maybe 8 or 9 a.m. and then I'll go back to sleep after, like, kind of scrolling through Instagram a little bit, just to, like, you know, just to be like, maybe this will help me sleep, go back to sleep. Or other times I just, like, wake up, no, back to sleep. But yeah, on my days off, I tend to. It honestly depends. It ranges from me waking up from like 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It just depends on how tired I'm feeling. But yeah. But sometimes my biological clock on work nights or work days, I do wake up maybe just before my alarm, like 5:15ish. So I'm like, oh, okay. But I wanted to show up to work earlier, so cause like it's funny because when I get to work, sometimes Kyler is there, cause like our shifts are kind of parallel to each other. Like he works night shift, I work day shift, so I'm like, you know what? Cause he usually gets there early just to see me, but me, I like to sleep, and I'm like, you know what? We're like, hey, okay, maybe I should show up earlier. Cause to be honest, I show up at work maybe like a couple minutes late sometimes, or like just at 7 a.m. But it's nice that I should like. I mean, it's nice getting there earlier because then I don't have to worry about traffic so much. Man, how fitting is it that your alarm used to be bring me to life? Wake me up inside. That's fitting, yeah. Yeah, no, I do have custom alarms too, but my alarm is like, yo, it's me, Yosuke Hanamura from Persona 4 on the Nintendo Switch, and then it has like the super loud Shadow World playing. Because I like weird stuff to wake me up. Because that definitely wakes me up. I'm like, oh shit. Oh yeah.
実はご報告しなければならないことがありまして。
If this person referred to Hijikata as commander, then he must be a Shinsengumi member. The way he like slides closer. He whispered the report in Hijikata's ear. The man's words caused Hijikata's face to turn blank, and he looked to me to speak. Your alarm do 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 do. If you don't wake up the next 10 seconds it goes like do 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 do. And yeah, hey, aggressively louder, you have to wake up at some point. If it works.
お前はこの店に残ってコードさんの聞き込みをしている。
Oh, okay. Huh? But then I'd be by myself. Would that be alright? In response, Hijikata gave me a probing glare, as if he could see right through me, then looked down at me while asking,
お前は逃げるために俺にくっついてきたのか。
Bruh. When his eyes met mine, the pit of my stomach dropped. He angry. And then Yamazaki's just like, oh. Doppio in your ear. Yeah, you know, having Doppio as a ringtone would be fun, and I could do that, but I haven't because I like having the Yosuke ringtone. It's funny. Yeah, like my ringtone is also the yo, it's me, Yosuke Hanamura, because I like being surprised by my phone, like if I'm getting any calls. I like that jump scare, so I'm like, oh shit. No, of course not.
ならつまらねえ質問するんじゃねえ。やることをやっても。
Damn, okay, yeah, you fucking angry. Yes, understood. I wasn't sure what Hijikata's intentions were by leaving me behind, but it was probably smarter to do as Hijikata said, so I went inside the shop. Yeah, of course it's Yosuke, you already know. Alright, where to start? I asked customers that wandered in and out of the store, politely grabbing their attention. Unfortunately, it seemed like no one knew anything about my father's whereabouts. I sipped on my tea, though it was stone cold by now, and sighed. Stone cold, Austin!
神妙にしろ。
Oh shit.
新選組の御用改めだ。ここの主人はどこにいる？
Oh, that's interesting. We get to see more of this guy. Yeah, like, in the other routes that I've played, like, we barely see him. A man barged into the shop. I recognized the shouting man by his familiar corps uniform. Dio jump scare! It was Takeda, the captain of the Shinsengumi's 5th Division. What could he be doing here?
私がこの店の主人ですが、本日は一体どのようなご用向きで？
The owner's voice was trembling, and Takeda responded arrogantly.
分かりきったことを。何でもお前はこの店に尊上過激派の老子を出入りさせているらしいではないか。
God, I just can't unhear Dio. You're so scared of your alarm sound that you try to wake up before to cancel it. You know what? I feel that. Yeah, there's very few times where I'll like be awake before my alarm and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, let's just turn it off. I'm awake. But other times I'm like, fuck it, I'll just listen to it.
一体何を企んでいる？答えによっては豚書に連れ帰り、詳しく詮議させてもらうぞ。
めっそうもない。そのようなものを出入りさせたことなどございません。
Excuse me, holy shit.
ほう。
Oh.
つまり我々新選組がデタラメを言っているとそう申すのだな。
Oh my god, that reminds me. At the party, Jesus Christ, the table next to us, there was this lady. She wasn't even drunk yet, but she was so fucking loud. Oh my god. And her laugh, I swear, it was like the Ojo laugh where she goes, oh! And then she got drunker and drunker, and it's just like, dude, shut the fuck up. Oh my god. But yeah. And then there was another lady in the same group. She wore this skirt and like she had to keep climbing over like the booth seat cuz like she was like sitting towards the inside. And like we got like an upskirt shot from her and like Bodhi's just like, "Did you guys see that?" And we're like oh, but yeah. You have a coworker that's like that too? I am so sorry. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Ugh, yeah. Sounds like the witch from Minecraft. What, for real? Damn. But yeah, it was like, it was crazy. She was so fucking loud. Your coworker was just annoyingly loud. Yeah, like, I have a coworker that's loud. I like her. She's fine. Like, cause like she's usually very like happy, optimistic. She brings like, in that sense, like she brings like a positivity to the room. But you can hear her like a mile away, like down the hallway or whatever, and it's like, oh yep, she's coming this way. But yeah, sometimes it's just like, I think she's cool. Sweat poured down the owner's face, and he shook with fear. Takeda glanced around the store with a sticky glare. I quickly ducked behind a shelf so he wouldn't notice me. I managed to avoid detection as he scanned the store, then Takeda approached the owner again.
我々とて善良な民の商いの邪魔をしたいわけではない。
He just kept playing around when he's supposed to be working. Literally everyone has reported that, yet your main manager hasn't done anything. That's so annoying. Yeah, like, do your fucking job, dude. Like, it's one thing if you're annoying and shit, but like, as long as you're doing your job, that's great. But yeah, if he's doing shit while he's supposed to like, you know, do his shit, yeah, that's when it's a problem. And ugh, I hate when like you know, managers, supervisors, like, you know, they don't do shit. Time to eat. All right, well, thanks for dropping by. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Enjoy your meal, and we'll catch you later. See ya, and have a good one. But yeah, like, that's why I'm grateful. My supervisor, like, he's very active, and like, he actively, like, you know, tries to make our team, you know, he does what he can to make sure we improve our policies, because the supervisor before, she was one of those supervisors that didn't really give a shit. Like, she just like left us to do our own thing. It's like we didn't really have proper training with her, but now like my supervisor's implementing policies and stuff. But sometimes it does get confusing though, because he'll say one thing, but then like, you know, he'll tell us, you know, go approach it like this, like, you know, you do this, but then the next moment he might tell us to do something totally different, like, you know, away from the other guidelines. It's like, what the fuck do you want? What are you gonna do? What do you want us to do? But I mean, he's at least very like he's very interactive with us. There's certain supervisors, like there is a certain supervisor on Tosti's team, and technically Peck too, and he's been there for so long, he just doesn't give a shit. He's like barely there. Or even when he is there, he doesn't like actively, like, you know, listen to, like, you know, I don't know, he just doesn't really look out for the workers as much. But yeah, he just does not give a shit. He's kind of grumpy too. You think you'll come back? Alright. Yeah, I'll be streaming for at least another hour or so, but if you're not back by then I will be asleep, because I should try to get some sleep, but I want to go for my usual 2-hour runtime. But yeah.
お前の態度によっては、タイへの報告を取りやめてやっても構わんのだが。
それはつまり。
お前の誠意を見せてみろと言っているのだ。
As I peeked to get a closer view of their conversation, I could see the owner gulp. Although Takeda was not being explicit, it was clear that he was soliciting a bribe from the shop owner. Ooh.
そのようなことはできません。そもそも我々には何らやましいことなどありませんから。
なんだと。 今日の治安を預かる新選組に
貴様
盾つくつもりか。
Man.
いえ、決してそのようなことは。
屯所まで連行する。
Bruh.
老子どもの手助けをしているに違いない。連れ帰って口を割らせてやる。
Damn, dude, that's harsh. Leave the old man alone.
そんな。
Oh no! Just when I was about to speak out, someone placed their hand on my shoulder. What the fuck? Who's
ダ
it?
メですよ。
Oh, wait a minute.
女の子が危ない真似をしちゃ
Wait.
大怪我するから。
Who was this? I don't even remember if we've met this guy before. Or I think this is the guy who's voiced by Light Yagami's voice actor. Huh. The mysterious samurai whispered gently into my ear. His facial features were so fine, he looked like he'd stepped out of a painting. His skin looked incredibly fair and soft, and he was almost as handsome as Hijikata. Ooh, but we are not going for his route. Not yet. Who is this man and why is he so close? I need an adult! For a second, I thought he was an actor. He was dressed in expensive-looking fabrics, leading me to believe he must be a samurai of high status.
いいから、
Don't worry.
こういうことはお兄さんに任せておくものです。
His soft voice calmed me down, and I slowly sat back down. Would he be alright? Takeda was massive, and his short temper seemed like a recipe for disaster if anyone crossed him. What if it came to blows?
すみません。ちょっといいですか。あなた、新選組の方ですね。
Takeda turned to face this man, staring in disbelief that someone would approach him in such a manner.
だとしたらどうだというのだ。
そちらの主人は尊上過激派を出入りさせてないと言っているようです。一体何の疑いでこの方を連れて行くつもりなんでしょうか。
なんだ、私の邪魔をするとは貴様、この店に出入りする不逞老師の一人か。
The mysterious samurai smiled, and he responded calmly.
邪魔をしたら不逞老師とは取り調べも何もあったものじゃないですね。
我々のタイムを妨害しているのだから証拠としては十分だ。
Yeah.
わかりました。ここだと他の人たちに迷惑がかかりますから外に出ませんか。
He's so polite.
不逞の輩がようやく己の立場が分かったようだな。
Takeda huffed smugly and headed out of the store to challenge the samurai. Takeda's smirk remained on his face as the two faced off in the street. He assumed an offensive stance and then reached for his katana to threaten him. Or not. As soon as Takeda reached for his sword, the samurai intercepted by grabbing the mouth of the sword. Damn, dude, they're close.
離せ、離さんと。
まさか本気で刀を抜くつもりじゃないですよね。もし抜けば僕も見て見ぬふりができなくなってしまいます。そうならないようにしたいのですけど。
The samurai possessed a duality. One side was a soft-spoken, gentle man, the other side a warrior. Takeda must have sensed this as well because he made no further attempts to draw. Before we knew it, people had gathered around the store, murmuring amongst themselves. The Mibu Wolf. Oh, okay. I thought it was voiced. The Mibu Wolves are having a duel? Are they causing trouble again? Such murmurs caught my ear as I looked ahead.
人が集まってきているようですよ。本当に抜くつもりですか？
The samurai seemed to already know the answer. Takeda grit his teeth angrily, and he roughly shook off the samurai's hand.
貴様の顔忘れはせんぞ。覚えておけ。
His face was flushed red, and he swiftly turned on his heels and was gone. As the tensions deflated, I exhaled in relief that things didn't come to violence. I'm glad that's over.
とんだ災難でしたね。さあ、中に戻りましょうか。
Okay, but like, who are you? Excuse me, are you alright?
はい。あのくらい平気です。
I'm so glad. Why did you do such a reckless thing? You helped me, didn't you? The samurai slightly paused, then answered shyly.
あなたが知っていた顔によく似ていたからです。
Oh? I was perplexed. Me?
はい。やっぱり似ています。
He studied my face carefully, his eyes dotting up and down my face. Unfortunately, I still had no idea who this person was or where he was from. I'm sorry, I think you've mistaken me for someone else. I bowed lightly to him, and he looked a little hurt.
いいえ。
Don't worry.
いいですよ。ただの勘違いだったみたいですね。
Man, what if he was trying to... What if she was trying to use his risen skills?
とりあ
Rizz
え
her
ず
up.
中に入りましょう。
You're
せっ
like,
かくのお茶やお
yeah,
菓子が
you look like my
台
future
無しに
wife.
なってしまったし。
The samurai's kind demeanor was nearly impossible to resist, and he led me back to the store. Oh, damn. Upon entering, the tea shop owner smiled and brought out some freshly brewed tea.
もしかしてわざわざ入れ直してくれたんですか？しかも羊羹まで。
Damn, not gonna lie, I kinda maybe want to do his route after Yamazaki's. He's very nice. He's pretty too. Sitting beside our tea was a neatly arranged platter of sweet bean jelly.
はい、ありがとうございました。
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. That might just be what I need to bust. That might just be what I need to bust. Cause I'm bussin'. I'm bussin'. Damn, he even said yes before it too. Yes, thank you so much. Wow, what are the
お礼を
odds?
言われるほどのことじゃないですけど。でもありがとうご
Are
ざい
you
ます。
kidding me?
僕甘いもの大好きなんです。
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. That might just be what I need to bust. That might just be what I need to bust. Cause I'm bussin'. I'm bussin'. Damn, imagine. I bet with this guy we're gonna get a lot of thank you so muches. Jesus Christ. That wasn't too far.
それはよかった。存分に召し上がってください。それではごゆっくり。
The owner seemed to bow after every sentence and then returned to tend to his counter.
得しちゃいましたね。羊羹よかったら半分どうぞ。
Oh no, I think the owner means for you to eat all of this.
そうですね。
Okay, I don't know. He should have insisted. Now he's just like, no, we don't have a sound alert for thank you so much. That would be funny though. There's so many different sound alert requests that I have. So many different choices I could put. But yeah, I think I've reached my limit, so it's like I can't really add any more unless I get like more extensions. He cut the sweet bean jelly into elegantly sliced bits and began to savor each one. Man, like, he had no hesitation to just, like, you know, he could have offered me again. Fucking jerk. Maybe I won't go for his route next. I had always thought samurai weren't the kind of people to smile that often, but every time he took a bite, he grinned like a child, as if there was no greater happiness in the world. It wasn't too much of a stretch. Wait, what? It wouldn't too much of a stretch, maybe, to guess that he and I were close in age. They're missing a B. As this thought came to mind, I could still hear customers murmuring, whispering amongst themselves and to each other.
あのお侍さんが身風呂を追い払ってくれたんだって。
そうらしいわ。 武士の中にも意外といい人がいるものなのね。
しかし役者みたいな美なんだな。その上腕も立つなんて。
It wouldn't too much, right? Having a stroke reading that. Something wrong. The samurai seemed to overhear their discussion, and the admiration made him look... What? The samurai seemed to overhear their discussion, and the admiration made him look uneasy. What the fuck, man? Ugh. Man, this port was supposed to have fixed like any like translation errors, supposedly. And here we are with like all these grammar mistakes. Like what? Made him look him? Come on. Same energy as let that kid alone. Man, for real. This time they added a one extra word. Like what? You're back? Oh, that was fast. What's going on? So, that nice guy who stopped the, Dio earlier has invited us back into the store for some tea and sweets. But Yukimura's like, no, I think the owner wanted you to have the sweets. And like the guy didn't fucking offer again. He's just like, okay, more for me. And also grammar errors. Yeah. But like, yeah, it's just, As soon as he finished drinking his tea...
すみません。僕の分のお勘定はここに置いておきます。
He rushed to get up, but not before slipping me some last words.
それでは、僕はここで失礼します。もう無茶なことはしないようにしてくださいね。
Your name, bro! What's your name? Who are you? Oh. The samurai left the store, leaving those parting words behind. He almost gave me no opportunity to thank him properly for earlier. I rushed after the samurai. Can I get a name, please? Wait! I chased after him, yelling to catch his attention. He turned around, blinking quizzically.
どうかしましたか?
Are you kidding me? Third time, really? Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. That might just be what I need to bust. That might just be what I need to bust. Cause I'm bussin'. I'm bussin'! For earlier. You saved me.
別にお礼を言われるほどのことはしていませんよ。
He turned away from me, stopping to gaze at the clouds swirling above us. I know, yeah, like, thank you so much is one of the prompts for a drinking game. But it's too bad I'm not drinking for this, like, right now. Yeah, I just didn't want to drink again, because, I was buzzed earlier, so I'm like, I should cool it on the alcohol tonight. But man, it would have been perfect. Because we do get some fun drinking game prompts from this game.
随分評判が悪いみたいですね。さっきのようなことをしてたら仕方がないのかもしれないけど。
Well, what should I say? I think I should apologize for Takeda. I think that's what we have to do. I hoped he didn't think Takeda's behavior was an example of how all Shinsengumi captains acted. Hijikata and Inoue were both honorable men. Each one of the captains I'd come to know were, in fact, kind and good-hearted, not like Takeda. He's a bad boy. Oh no, that's not what we were supposed to choose though. To explain the situation. Hold on, let me go back. He is Steve. Man. But yeah, what's your name though, boy, right? Come on, give me a name. Alright, so here, we're supposed to have gone with explain the situation. It's not as if I knew the men of the Shinsengumi better than anyone else. I don't think all of the Shinsengumi men would behave like that other man did. It's just, out of all the warriors in the city, there are bound to be rotten apples.
知ってます。僕もあの人が新選組を代表してるとは思ってないですから。
Okay, good. I'm glad we can agree on that. There was a pause in our conversation, and the wind whistled softly in the background, with that stock effect, the whoo. I can only kind of whistle right now. The samurai didn't break his concentration, staring intently into my face. He looked as if he was staring at something long lost and
Feel
precious.
that mighty wind!
Yes, that mighty wind. The moment I addressed him, that look vanished. It was replaced by a smile.
それでは僕はそろそろ行きますね。
Bro, your name! Come on. Oh, I'm sorry for stopping you.
気にしないでください。
Don't worry. It's a lot of don't worries from him
嬉しかっ
too.
たよ。
Huh? How did he know my name? Who was this man? That's what we've been asking for the past several minutes. The samurai turned his back to me and departed. Are you fucking kidding me? No name? Jeez. He wasn't familiar to me. Who was I to him? I didn't have much time to consider what any of this meant because Hijikata returned shortly after. Oh, conveniently misses the fun.
少し待たせちまったな。どうだ、コードさんの情報は何かあったか？
Oh, oops, I forgot. Hijikata. I quietly shook my head in response.
そうか。まあ、そう簡単に足取りがつかめるわけはねえ。気にするな。
Give me the yeah, I know. If only we got that guy's name. As we walked back towards the headquarters, I filled Hijikata in on the incident at the tea shop. Okay, good. I was like, is she gonna share that or not? Because I feel like it's important informazione. You what? Hijikata looked down for a moment, his face grave, then turned back to me.
今日見たことは誰にも話すな。お前の面倒を見ている幹部大使たちに。
Oh, okay. His voice was stern, and I silently nodded.
言わなくても分かってるとは思うが、事情を知らねえ大使には決して気を許すんじゃねえぞ。新選組も一枚岩じゃねえ。特に武田の野郎はお前の事情を知らされていねえから。
Yes, sir. I understand. Once Hijikata was convinced of my understanding, he asked further questions.
で、お前を助けてくれたその侍っつうのは
I don't know who he was. Who would give a name? Oh, I forgot to ask his name. Fucking idiot.
それじゃ礼のしようもねえじゃねえか。
Some page you are. I'm sorry.
まあいい。どこかで見かけたら今度こそ名前を聞いておけ。
He curtly muttered, then left me with one last thought.
親父さんのことは残念だった。斎藤か新八たちが何か手がかりをつかんでくれて。
I forgot. Yes. I answered, hope in my heart, and we quickly returned to the compound. Once back at the compound, we discovered the sighting of my father at Terada Inn was a mistake, making me all the more discouraged. Chapter 2, let's go! June 1864. No news of my father had come forth the other day. However, Hijikata had granted me approval to join the rounds, so I believed that I would finally be able to start searching. And now this is where things get familiar, so now we skip. Until the next choice.
Oh.
Oh. Well, I think we're supposed to remain in the compound. Let me check. Yep. I don't remember if we've read this though. My name is Jeff. Hold on, I'm gonna open Haruda's route to make sure we haven't done this. Okay, we have done this part, so I can skip over as well. I made the wrong choice before, and I'm like, what? No. I should be saving. That's what I should be doing. Chonyi. Hey, look at all the skipping we're doing. Oh, there's Yamazaki. We're gonna do. Okay. So let's save right here. I'm gonna guess. Guess what we have to choose. I'll go. I am a surgeon. I am a surgeon. Dr. Han. I'll go. Please, let me help. If I really could help, then I wanted to. Oh, actually, we have chosen this before. Just let me... Oh, just kidding. I wasn't supposed to choose that. Oopsies. We'll go back, and that's what we have to read. Damn. It's why me. Why me? I feel like if I were to go with him, I would only be a burden. Why did he choose me? I couldn't stand the thought of getting in someone's way and being the reason something bad happened. Damn, he outright called me a burden in my face. Jerk. Sandan responded, giving me a cold gaze.
伝令に向かう途中、他の老師に足止めされるかもしれません。それ以外にも長州側の遠兵が存在する可能性もあります。もし伝令の道中に敵と遭遇したのなら、土方君との合流も遅れてしまうでしょう。
Sandan finished with the soft smile I hadn't seen him use for weeks.
さて、私の言いたいことはわかりますか？
はい。自分が長州遠兵の足止めを行い、最悪は彼女だけでも土方隊に合流させよ
うと。What? It sounded as if they were suggesting, should things go badly, that Yamazaki would sacrifice himself.
もちろん山崎君が失敗するとは思っていませんよ。我々には人手が足りず、君には仕事が多い。会津藩や諸子大への連絡も担ってもらわねばなりませんから。
That would have Yamazaki running all across Kyoto. I suppose it really drove home just how thin the Shinsengumi was stretched. His name is Susumu. Yup. And there's no other person that could do this job? What about Shimada? Shimada was another Shinsengumi spy who was trusted with knowledge of my situation. Sandan shook his head. The Shinsengumi needed every single member they could get, and Shimada was with the Shikoku team. In other words, aside from Yamazaki, I was the only one who could serve as a messenger at the moment.
確か雪村君だったな。護身程度の術なら身につけていると聞いたが。
Hold on, my nose is kind of clogged. I don't know. Wait, I've been fine the whole time. Like I recovered from being sick, but now my nose is fucking clogging right now. Like what? I thought it was okay. I'll be right back. I gotta blow my nose in the other room. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, like, I don't know if I was sounding like stuffy, congested or anything earlier, but like, yeah, if that's why, because like my nose had like been slowly stuffing up throughout the stream, and I'm like, ah. I am Susubu Yamazaza. Ooh, that Yamazaza. Excuse me. Yes, I do.
残念ながら君の安全は保証できない。それで構わないというのであれば俺に同行して。
Welcome, I'm basically being forced to join you. They ordered me to. If I tried to run away while we were out, I had no doubt that he would kill me without hesitation. This mission was his priority, not my life. He does have purple eyes. They look cool. Even so, I'll go. I can take care of myself. You don't need to worry about me. Sanan gave me a small smile. I knew he wanted to join the battle more than anyone, but we both knew that wasn't possible. The least I could do was carry out my mission.
では、早朝命令、しかと承りました。
He bowed, then as he stepped out of the room and turned to me.
全力で俺についてこい。
I took off after him, my legs working as hard as they could. Into the dark street we ran. How long had it been since I ran this hard? After only a short distance, I was gasping for breath. Yamazaki, who was running ahead of me, suddenly stopped. I like that he gets like the ninja garb. That's kind of why I also went for his route too, because I'm like, ooh, ninja. He looked sharply behind us. Oh, you know what? We've seen this happen, so we have to make the choices. Hold on. I think that I should promise to give the message, because I'm like looking after his safety, I guess. That's what I'm thinking. But let's see. I understand. I promise to deliver the message. Oh, there we go. Yep. Didn't even have to check.
そう言ってくれると助かる。あとのことは頼んだぞ。
Alright. When we'd left the compound, I'd already decided that Yamazaki deserved my utmost trust, so I didn't look back. He wore black clothes, he do. Indeed. As I stepped into the next intersection, I saw a flash of metal from the corner of my eye.
君は惑うな。じきに合流できる。白の大福を目指してこのまま走れ。
I kept running. I pretended I didn't hear the sounds of swords ringing against one another behind me and ran. My knees were weak and my legs shook, but I kept going. Even so, I felt so slow. I wanted to cry out, to scream at my body to go faster. Suddenly, ah! A bright light cut through the darkness, and I threw my arm over my eyes to shield them from the glare. Knees weak, arms heavy, vomit on a sweat already. Mom's spaghetti. My heart stopped. Was it Choshu soldiers? Speaking of mom's spaghetti, apparently Eminem's mom recently passed away. Yeah, lose me. I froze. Lose yourself, but you better never let it go. Yeah, I know. Rest in peace. And we were just like, sitting at work, and like Bodhi was looking at the news, and he's all like, "Oh, looks like Eminem's mom passed away," and then Kyler 2.0 like overheard, but she thought that he said Eminem died, and she's like, "What? What do you mean Eminem died?" Or like, and we're like, "No, it's Eminem's mom," and I'm like, "No more mom spaghetti." But no, yeah, that's unfortunate. So I hope that Eminem and his family and friends, you know, they're all doing alright. I very nearly burst into tears with relief, and this is all familiar. We can keep skipping. Was that Zoro? No. I will not allow One Piece in my chat. Okay, hold on, I gotta... shit, I don't know what to choose here. Let's see. I'm going to stay with Hijikata. I think that's what we're supposed to do. The prospect of being alone with him was rather frightening, but I decided to go with Hijikata. We were quiet for a while. I felt like I should say something, but I wasn't sure what. Is this right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Hijikata glanced down at me and his eyes softened.
伝令ご苦労だったな。俺たちが先手を打てるのはお前の手柄だ。
I never thought Hijikata, of all people, would praise me, and maybe a little flustered. But what did he mean by an advantage? If the battle at the Ikeda Inn had begun, it didn't seem like we had much of an advantage at all. We stepped from the alley into the central avenue. Hijikata stopped, glancing around as if looking for something. Hijikata? Why are we out here on the street?
臆病風吹かすような連中は目立つことしか頭にねえって相場が決まってるんだよ。
I tilted my head, not sure what he was saying. Yamazaki appeared beside us without making a sound. Yamazaki, you're safe! He didn't seem to have been hurt at all, thank goodness. Yamazaki's eyes glanced to me for a moment as I breathed a sigh of relief. They then slid right back to Hijikata.
池田屋の件はすでにお聞き及びかと思います。自分は会津藩と諸次第へも通達を行うよう三男総長より促されておりましたが。
だろうな。次の指示は追って出す。山崎はひとまず俺と一緒に来い。
承知。
腰の表役人どもへは新選組の副長が直々に挨拶しに行く。
Deep in his cold eyes, I saw a spark of anger. He angry again. They appeared just as Hijikata had predicted, lines of government soldiers. There were hundreds of them, spanning the entire street. They would never fit in the back alleys. Seeing how they were leisurely marching, frustration took a hold of me. Yeah, he angry a lot, for sure. That's his whole personality. The men are still fighting at the inn. The Shinsengumi only had a few soldiers able to fight, but they were risking their lives for Kyoto. Didn't these men have the same responsibility? Why weren't they rushing to help us? Perhaps my anger was more obvious than I realized. Seeing the look on my face, Hijikata's eyes creased as he gave me a faint smile.
安心しろ。
Don't worry.
新選組を奴らのいいようにはさせねえ。
Okay, he's not angry here. He stepped forward into the very middle of the street, directly in front of the advancing soldiers. All he did was move a few feet forward to face them, but he held such authority he stopped them in their tracks.
局長以下、我ら新選組一同、池田屋にて御用改めの最中である。一切の手出しは無用。池田屋には立ち入らないでもらおうか。
Even I could see that the government men were going to protest Hijikata's proclamation. Yamazaki leaned over to whisper in my ear.
もし池田屋に立ち入ることを許せば、長州浪士制圧すら彼らの手柄とされるだろう。
What? How could they? After all the Shinsengumi had done, it just didn't seem fair. But it's the men at the Shinsengumi who are risking their lives.
それだけ我ら新選組は軽んじられているということだ。副長は今たった一人で新選組のために体を張っておられる。彼らが池田屋に踏み込むことを許せば、その突入したことだけを喧伝するだろう。実際に突入した新選組の武勇はなかったことにされかねない。だからこそ副長は会津藩の介入を封じようとしてくれているのだ。
Yamazaki explained everything to me. So when Hijikata said we have an advantage, this is what he was referring to.
しかし我々にも務めが。
小せえ旅館に何十人も入るわけねえだろ。池田屋を取り囲むくらいが関の山だ。それとも乱戦に巻き込まれて死にてえと言うなら止めはしねえが、我が身が可愛いならおとなしくしとくんだ。
Oh, Hijikata's tone left no room for argument. Hijikata stood firm so that those risking their lives received the merit they were due. Until the battle ended, he stood his ground and not a single man challenged him. Alright. Dawn finally broke. The raid itself... Okay, no, we know it. We know what happened here. We can skip that. So strong, right? June 1864. Oh, end of June 1864, and we skip. Oh, didn't I meet you the other day?
お茶屋さん以来ですね。
Huh. Wait, hold on. Did I miss any dialogue here? I didn't expect to see him here. Oh, I remember who he is now. Okay. Yeah, one day I was out cleaning the courtyard by myself when I heard soft footsteps approaching me. Okay, blah blah blah. I remember, this was in Haruda's route too, but we'll let it play out. I met him on the first day I was allowed to leave the Shinsengumi compound. What is your name? It was the mysterious samurai who helped me while I awaited Hijikata's return at the tea shop. Yeah, so since that didn't happen in Haruda's route, this new bit of dialogue, it's new. Thank you for your help the other day.
いいえ、大したことではありませんでしたから。それより元気そうで何よりです。
Come to think of it, this man had called me by my name when I encountered him. Yeah, right? It's time. But I never learned his name. I remembered Hijikata scolded me for not asking, so I brought it up. I'm so sorry for never asking your name despite you saving me. May I have your name? His eyes twinkled kindly before he spoke, but I heard a faint melancholy in his voice.
僕は伊庭八郎です。
What? Finally, a name! Hachiro Iba. I had to tell Hijikata later. So how may I help you today, Iba?
ええ、実は
Iba kept glancing towards the compound. I assumed his business was with the Shinsengumi. When I first met him, Iba defended a tea shop owner from Takeda. During this time, Takeda had proudly declared himself as a warrior of the Shinsengumi. I slightly suspected Iba intended a visit and informed the leaders about the incident. Hijikata showed up suddenly, as if he'd overheard us talking. Oh, Hijikata, this man is... Before I could finish my sentence, Iba ran towards Hijikata.
あ、やっぱりトシさん、八郎です。お久しぶりです。
Nani? They know each other?
おめえは八郎か。なんだってこんなところにいるんだ。
When Hijikata realized who it was, his eyes grew wide.
驚きました。
Oh, I can definitely hear light in that laugh
教室
now.
に来てるんです。それより新選組って本当にトシさんたちのことだったんですね。この目で見るまでは信じられなかったけど、おめでとうございます。本当に侍になれたんですね。
おい、冷やかすなよ。まだ扱いは浪人と同じなんだからよ。
でも侍になりたいって夢が叶ったじゃないですか。
冷やかすなって言ってんだろ。
いいえ、江戸じゃ泣く子も黙る新選組といったらとても有名なんですよ。それに池田屋の話も聞いています。皆さんとてもご活躍だったみたいですね。
He
ぼちぼち
blushy.
ってところだ。
He blushy now. Hijikata seemed to be unusually flustered as he looked away. It looked like Iba had come to pay Hijikata a visit. The report suggested they'd known each other for some time. Were they good friends? I still needed to tell Hijikata that Iba was the samurai who came to my aid at the tea shop. Once I verified their conversation had come to a halt, I mustered the courage to speak to Hijikata. Hijikata? This was the young gentleman who helped me with Takeda the other day at the tea house. Hijikata furrowed his eyebrows.
ほう、そうだったのか。こいつが迷惑をかけたっていうか、余計なもんを見せちまったようだな。
たまたま通りがかっただけです。それに私仕事中でしたからどこにも報告はしていません。
そいつはすまねえ。まあ立ち話もなんだ。中に入ってくれ。
I couldn't quite place Hijikata's expression as he ushered Iba into the compound. I brought tea to the two in the common room. Hijikata told me to remain there, so I decided to listen to their conversation.
今日に来たのは幕命って言っていたな。何の仕事で来たんだ。
今は奥詰め役を務めています。
Who? Okuzume? The word was unfamiliar.
こいつは幕府直参の旗本で、奥詰めっていうのは将軍の身辺を守る奴らのことだ。
Oh wow, he's special. He is? I am honored to meet such a man.
いえいえ、
Such a man!
そんなことありません。父の仕事の縁でたまたまなん
I
で
guess
す。
I should have been like, I should be honored to have met such a man. But what would bring a man of his stature here, Hijikata? This meant Iba was someone who worked directly with the shogun. What was such an important person doing here?
お前の考えてることはわかるぜ。なんで俺と知り合いかってことだろう。
I slowly nodded.
こいつはな、旗本であると同時に江戸じゃ4本指に入る道場の一つ、新行東流伊庭道場の跡取り息子だ。その伊庭道場と俺たちがいた道場とはそこそこ交流があってな。その縁だ。
ええ、そうなんです。だからトシさんたちがいる今日に来ることになってとても楽しみにしていたんです。
Oh, he missed him. Iba's eyes shone with adoration, but Hijikata scoffed.
勝手に喜んでろ。だが覚えとけよ。今日はそんなに楽しいところじゃねえからな。
はい、肝に銘じておきます。でもそんなに危険なのに女の子でも大使が務まるんですか？
Iba glanced at me when he asked this question before looking to Hijikata. I glanced towards Hijikata, who looked uncomfortable. It seemed like Iba picked up on something from our demeanor.
もしかして
Damn, bro. The cat is out of the bag. I didn't want to confirm, so I stared at the floor without speaking.
彼女が女の子なのは初めて見た時から気づいていました。彼女のせいじゃありません。
分かってる。見るやつが見りゃ分かることだ。
Hijikata looked resignedly towards Iba and sighed.
こいつはちょいと訳ありで預かってて、表向きは男ってことになってる。新選組でも一部の奴らしか知らないことだ。だからここでも下手なことを口にしないでくれ。
わかりました。そのわけ僕が聞いてもいいですか？
こいつの親父が行方不明でな、捜査に協力してもらっている。
行方不明ってもしかして雪村光道さんがですか？
Oh, he already knows who he is. When he mentioned my father's name, the hairs on my neck stood up. How do you know my father's name? It seemed like Hijikata was also shocked by his knowledge, and he looked dubiously towards Iba. Yeah, he's kinda sus. So pulling a Mulan, got it. Yeah, right. But Mulan did it better because no one knew until they actually like straight up saw.
ちょっと待て。
She kept
なんで
it
こいつ
a
の親父
secret
が
longer
行
than
動
you
さんだ
people
と
ever
分かった
could.
の
それはすごい昔のことですが、雪村診療所に行ったことがあるんです。
Oh, that's why he's like, you look familiar. Hmm. The plot thickens.
覚えていませんか？
Iba asked timidly, and it finally clicked for me. If Iba had visited my father's clinic, then that explained how he knew my name and my father. How they figured it out. Oh my god, tits! Yup, the titties. No matter how hard I tried, however, I couldn't recall his face or name. Save right here. Maybe be like, I don't remember you, bitch. I'm sorry for I'm sorry for not remembering. Yeah, I think we should apologize. Or I don't know, were you a patient? Yeah, cause like, I don't know, I'm trying to do Yamazaki's route. I don't care about this guy right now. Were you my father's patient? Iba looked a little forlorn by my response. Yeah, okay, that was the right choice.
いいえ。幼い頃、蘭学に興味があって訪ねたことがあったんです。
Damn, we're far off. Oh, I see.
でも、
Don't worry.
今度はこっちを訪
He
ねるよう
really
に
does
し
say
ます
don't
か。
worry a lot. Oh?
はあ
Western
言ってやがる。お前は来なくていい。
studies. Ooh, yeah, right. I love the way he goes, huh? I have to hear that again.
はあはあはあはあはあ
Alright.
そう言わないでくださいよ。同じ江戸出身のよしみじゃないですか。
Iba drew Hijikata in closer in a jovial manner, and Hijikata seemed unsure how to react. Hijikata was normally really strict, so seeing him act this way was new. I had a lingering suspicion that Hijikata was actually enjoying himself. All of the commotion must have alerted the captains. They popped up out of nowhere.
おいおい、八郎じゃねえか。
Oh dang, they all know him. What the heck?
聞いたことがある声だと思ったらお前だったのか。
新八さん、原田さん、それに皆さんもお久しぶりです。
おいおいおい。
そうか、お前も今日に来たのか。武者修行か、それとも狂犬物か。
なわけねえし、お偉いさんの護衛とか視察なんだろ。
まあ、はい、そういうところです。
あんたが今日に来るとなると、それなりの職務に就いたということか。
He nodded plainly in response. Or Iba nodded plainly in response.
君も今日に来たんだ。ま、
The sleepy's
知らな
starting
い
to
程
catch
度
up
に
to
気を
me.
つけなよ。
I'll end after this scene.
上限ありがとう。
I'm interested
覚
because
えてお
it's
きま
new
す
to me.
じゃあ今度飲みに行くか。なんなら今からでもいいんだぜ。
Of course he wants the drinks now. I feel that. Each of the captains surrounded Iba and exchanged words. They all seemed to be enjoying the chance to catch up with each other. It seemed they really had been acquainted with everyone back in Edo. Hijikata watched their interaction with warmth in his eyes and muttered.
あいつは旗本で、伊庭道場の跡取り息子のくせに。
Oh, he's an heir too? Damn.
何が
Heir
気
of
に
a
入ったのか
dojo?
知らねえが、俺たちとつるみやがってな。
Oh, okay, cool. He seems to be close with everyone. He seemed to be especially fond of Hijikata, though. But I didn't dare say it.
まあちょっとした顔なじみだ。訪ねてきたら中に通してやってくれ。
Of course. Understood. Alright, I will save here because I'm tired. Oh my god. Yeah, like, I was kind of falling asleep in certain parts. But, yeah. I must go sleep and, you know, at least rest up for my late lunch tomorrow. Or later today. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning into the stream. As always, love chatting with you guys and hanging out. If you're just watching, I'm always glad to be entertainment. So, on the Discord server, we are going to be watching Sonic the Hedgehog, like the first movie, later today. Probably anytime after 7 p.m. Pacific time. Just be on the lookout. I will make an announcement post once I'm awake. But yeah. There's not gonna be a Twitch stream later today because of that. Well, most likely. But I should be streaming Monday. Whenever the next time I'm streaming is, the next thing I'm streaming will be Resident Evil 1, so look forward to that. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning into the stream. Mata nene, my dudes, I hope you have a lovely rest of your night or day, wherever you may be, and I'll catch you guys later. Thank you. Yeah, I will have a nice day later too. Thank you. But yeah, I hope you guys take care, stay safe out there, and peace out.